Hey, this is Paul, and today I'm going to do an update on my somatic fusions here. I'm trying to get a new hybrid. So the first one you can see here is Desert King fused with Connie Meyer. And it did fuse. There's a little gap. You could probably see me through it, but it does have a really nice fusion at the top. Now I did have some new growth here, but a slug got to it sadly and ate it. So I'm going to repot this and give it a better pot and some new and better nutrients here. Now up next, here are two Sugar Dragons and Maria Fusias. And I actually fused both of them together, and these are the same material, plant, just half and half. And so you can see this one had new growth, but it looks like it came out of the lower spine here, the lower spine or lower node here. And it's not unique. This growth is looking very much like a Sugar Dragon here, or sorry, Maria Fusia, this one here. And over here I have this one that kind of looks just like a Sugar Dragon. So in this case, I don't think that these are unique, and these are not a new, the fusion was not successful. So I'm going to prune that off. And again, we learned from Julio Robles, who did this successfully, that you want to prune off the growth until it looks different. And I could easily tell that those look very much like the parent plant. So this is not successful yet, but I'm hoping we're going to get some new growth that comes out of the fusion, which could be in here. I've had, our first videos inspired some people, and I've gotten some photos of dragon fruit fusions where the new growth came through here, or it pushed out through the top. So I'm not going to give up. These plants are really swollen, and it will be interesting to see if they actually form a new growth and fuse out. Now here's another one where the same sort of thing happened. This is actually, I think, my best fusion here. Pull it off and get a nice look at that. That's really what you want. It's fused together, it's calloused over, it's really tight on both sides. I mean, look at that, how it's attached here. I think they're really sharing nutrients. So I think this one is my most successful one with the most potential. But again, this side is the Maria Fusia growth, and it doesn't look like it has any of the Sugar Dragon. It looks very traditional Maria Fusia. So in this case, I'm going to prune this off. And we're going to keep trying, because we want to keep pruning that new growth until we see something that looks different. So right now, these have been in these 1-gallon pots for over a year. So they definitely they're probably root bound and they need some more space. So let's go repot these. So here's my potting soil mixture. You can see it has a lot of ingredients. It's got peat moss, pumice, perlite number 4, biochar, sand, humic acid, worm castings, and more. You can actually see one of our videos. Click on the link above and go check out how we make this potting soil. Now you don't need all these ingredients, but this is a really good mixture to get these plants ready for success. So I'm going to place them into a 5-gallon pot. I think one plant can do okay in a 5-gallon pot, especially if you have holes and maybe a few extras for drainage. So they should last in this pot for about 5 years or so. So I'm going to repot them now with the soil, and let's see what it looks like when they are happy in their new homes. Okay, so they're all repotted in these 5-gallon pots. I labeled them, and they're in dry potting soil, so it's time to top dress. And I really like using this conventional fertilizer. It is Grow Power Plus. Scott's father-in-law Dan has had success using it, and so far our plants have been really green. So it's really good for nitrogen and vegetative growth, at least for sure. But we're getting flower buds off of it too this season, so it's good stuff. So keep it on top of your potting soil, top dress, and then water them in. Now you can also see I have these in a nice partial sun spot, and I'm going to keep them here for about a week or so as they adjust and their roots expand and grow, and they remain happy here. And then I'm going to slowly introduce them to more sunlight, and hopefully we will get some nice unique growth off of one of these 3 somatic hybrid attempts. So they have successful somatic fusions, but they have not shown unique growth yet. But I know it's possible. We'll get to it eventually. All right, if you like our shirt, check this out. This is Bruni, or Bruni, some say. You could get it at one of the links in our description. So give us a like and a subscribe. Thanks for your time, and we'll keep them coming. Take care.